Hi. How are
Hi, how
you?
are you?
I'm good. Thank you.
Amazing. So I think the work you've done on the show as lead actress, as producer, is just so varied, so expansive. You should be so proud. And I think this season of Black Summer, especially episodes 7 and 8, oh my gosh, they're so cinematic, so visceral, really expands the world. And I think the best thing that Netflix has produced this year, to be honest, I think Stephen King and the fans are really going to love it.
Oh my goodness.
So, what
Uh,
are you excited for viewers to see this season?
that is the kindest, most generous, beautiful thing to say. Truly. I mean, to get this done at this time, um, to get anything done ever artistically is so amazing. And so I appreciate that. This season is, you know, I, like it's interesting when you do interviews because like you want to be very concise and et cetera, et cetera. But it's been such an emotional year for all of us. And, the impact on all of our lives personally and, and globally. Uh, and also then, within the show, it was like literally living, we were already living in it. And then for this to happen and then go back up during the pandemic and like the generosity of Netflix and the spirit and generosity of the cast and crew is just like so insane, the way that you can see people come together and to be able to take everything that we were all feeling inside of ourselves and what the world was feeling and put that into something and really like, I mean, when I say push the boundaries, like I would literally burst into tears at the end of our very, very, very long takes because we shoot in oneers, and we essentially improv throughout the whole time, so you never really know what's going to happen. And it was just a transcendent experience, and to be able to have this show come out so soon, I'm just so grateful that it's so again visceral and immersive and honest and real. And it's like you don't get to just see characters in a story, you get to see us as human beings, you know, really living through what the rest of the world is going through in real time.
Yeah, and really pushing through and surviving and wanting to survive. It's a
Yes.
great testament to the human spirit, I thought.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That's exactly what it's about. That's exactly
yeah,
what
yeah. So, you wrote on Instagram in January that we should share our wins, we should celebrate them,
it's about.
which, yes, I find we don't do that nearly enough. So, what's something that you've accomplished on Black Summer that you feel very proud of?
um I'm deeply proud of producing this series. I'm deeply proud of the cast. I'm deeply proud to work with a studio that allows us to give artists, actors, and crew members an opportunity to not just share their talent, but share it in a way that is so honest and real when they normally wouldn't be able to. I look at people say diversity. This is way bigger than that. Like, we don't have a quota, we don't have anything. This is the essence of each human being. And I hope that that starts to shift and change the way that we tell stories so everyone can see their stories on screen. And that's really always been like something that's deeply personal to me. And I'm very, very proud um, of honestly getting through this production in the middle of a pandemic with no one getting sick, everyone being safe, people being employed, being able to feed their kids, and and the sheer stunning uh, beauty of these performances, and the work that everyone has done, and that we can give it back to you guys.
Yeah. So, tell me about some of your favorite moments working with Zoe Marlett and Justin Chu Cary.
Oh my God, favorite. That's really hard.
Sorry.
Just like my brother. I mean, some of my favorite moments, like, I mean, there's this one really pivotal scene that I couldn't stop, because normally we do everything in oneers, right? And so then there was this one where it's like a wide master, very composed, and then on Justin, then on me. And I couldn't stop crying throughout his performance. And then they turned the camera on me, and then I couldn't stop crying. And then he's like, the director's like, remember the circumstances. But it was just watching this beautiful person that you love so much, you know, like, and I was so stunned that it was just so, I was so choked up that I couldn't shove the emotion down. And then I was like, oh, totally like destroying the scene. I'm like, you know, like, and that's like the fun dichotomy that takes place when like you're that deeply connected to the people you're working with Zoe, that she is like, that she's, I mean, insane. There's this one moment that's like our apocalypse now moment. And the way that this young woman carries the tension, the truth, the questions she asks on set, her curiosity, her need to know, like you can't keep your eyes off of her. And you know, like, we're extremely close and have been since we met, and all through in between the seasons. And when you have those kind of connections with the people that you're working with, where they are literally your family, that like resonates in a way where it's just like, that's the dream, right?
Yeah.
To do what you love and gain family and best friends. Like, it's amazing.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for the work that you do. I can't wait to see what you do with your production company too.
Oh, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate your support. You're so kind and so generous and so true and real. And I appreciate that, and it's much needed for all of us now. So
Thanks so much, Jamie. Have a
thank
great
you.
day.